everybody, and welcome to a special edition with Miss Knutson. And Eden is here today because she wanted to make a video with me. Okay, so it is Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving week, and I have a second grade project to do with Tessa's class tomorrow. And I thought, you know what, why don't I just share this idea? It's super simple, and maybe it will keep some bored children who are home on a Wednesday afternoon a little bit busy while mom has to make turkey and stuffing and pumpkin pie and all that good stuff. So here's a craft for you that all you will need is some very simple things from around the craft closet, and you can make this craft, okay? Okay, so for our pumpkin craft, you will need a couple different colors of construction paper, right, Eden?
Yeah.
Okay. And you will need a pencil, that's preferable, and maybe a Sharpie if you would like to add in this one step that I am doing for the second graders to save some time. Scissors, of course, and probably the most unlikely item you'll have in your closet, but maybe some of you guys will have these, are these little brad fasteners, okay, the brass fasteners. I actually have the minis, which are probably used for like, yes. They're probably used for like scrapbooking. Oh, I just dropped one. They are incredibly small, all right? They are very little bitty, all right? Little tiny brad, all right? And this will hold the top and the bottom of your pumpkin together, and it will help your maker of the pumpkin rotate the different strips of paper around wherever they would like it to be, okay? So the first thing you're going to want to do, and depending on the age of your pumpkin maker, crafter, you might want to do this, Mom, before they set out on doing it. I'm going to do it for the class so that we've got less things to juggle, okay? So I'm going to turn my piece of paper this way, all right? You want to do one too? Turn your paper this way, horizontal, and I'm going to fold it horizontally as well, okay? So I'm going to fold it like that. And then I'm going to fold it again. All right. So now you have something that looks like this. All right. And I'm even going to fold it one more time. And it's going to be a little bit stiffer of a fold to do that, but you're going to end up, ta-da! And then you can unfold it, and you will have all these even strips, okay? Okay, so if you happen to have a paper cutter, you can use it and cut strips lickety-split without needing to do this. But since most of us don't have paper cutters just sitting around, at least, I don't know, maybe I'm one of those people, you can do this, and then you will cut the strips, and they will be relatively even. Okay, so let's cut the strips. There you go. So depending again on the age of your pumpkin maker, they can do this themselves, or you might want to cut the strips for them. All right. So when you're done cutting out your strips, you should have 8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And now you are ready to construct your pumpkin when you have 8 of these. I'm going to keep cutting because I am making strips for, very good, a class of 9 second graders. So at this point, your pumpkin maker can write different things on the strips, okay? The other part of your pumpkin is, of course, the leaf, okay? And on the leaf, I have written, I am thankful for. Now, I just have it in pencil. You might want to make it darker with a Sharpie or a marker, okay? Yes, Sharpies are our friend. So, the leaf shape I made by using a green sheet of construction paper. And I also folded this to get the basic rectangle with which my leaf fits into, okay? Now, if you have one pumpkin maker in your house, you don't need to worry about making multiple leaves. What I did is I folded my green piece of paper this direction, and then I folded it again this direction, okay? Fold it up like that. And then I folded this one more time this way, this direction, okay? So now you have a piece of paper that is in 8 sections. And what I did is I made one leaf. I cut one of the rectangles out and I folded the rectangle in half. Let me show you. I cut it out. Folded the rectangle in half. Okay? And then I kind of winged it. But one great way to make your leaf symmetrical, yes, symmetrical one side to the other is to fold it and cut one side. So I cut, and you learn this from making Valentine's Day hearts, exactly the same. Yes. Hearts are the same, right? Leaf, but there we go. See? Now it's the same. Now you can only have to do this once if you just have one pumpkin maker, but if you need a template, here you have it. And every single rectangle that you have, cut this into the rectangles, and every one that you have, you can lay it down flat and you can trace your template, okay? And I have done that. And since I want the kids to cut them out themselves, because learning how to use scissors is an important thing, even second graders need to keep practicing. So I traced it, and they're going to cut these out. The next thing that you can do now that you have the strips cut out and you have your leaf cut out is you can write on them. Now this is where your child gets to be a bit thoughtful and think about what Thanksgiving is for, okay? Which we eat a lot, yes. So you can write, I am thankful for on the leaf, and then on each strip of your pumpkin, you can write, yes, write what you are thankful for, okay? Okay, so after your pumpkin maker, like Eden here, has written all the things that she's thankful for on the strips, the next thing you should do is prepare the strips to have the little fastener stuck inside of it. So Eden is sitting here drilling down like this. That is not the way I recommend doing it. And then what I like to do is I like to take a pair of scissors. I like to find a spot kind of a little bit away from the edge, and I put my finger on the end of the stack and the scissors on the top. Now again, don't use like an X-Acto knife or anything for this. Yes. And you just kind of drill down through it, and as soon as you feel the scissors pop through, you stop, okay? I could have done that. And you're going to want to do that with the other side too. What? So once you have poked through both sides, then you're ready to assemble your pumpkin. And Eden has put a fastener through. One fastener. Here's another one. So you'll put a fastener through the holes. I know. You'll put it through all the holes and pop out on the other side. Now, like I said, I have little tiny ones. If you get the bigger ones, then maybe even smaller fingers will be able to do this. So it'll pop out that side. See, observe, okay? And then you'll fold the little metal ends down. And then you can, and then if you've got it even on the other side too, you can put the brad in on the other side. All right, right. I put the scissors back through it one more time to find my way. And here's my second brad on the opposite side. Okay, so here's the one side that's fastened. Here's the second side. I'll fold this one down. Okay, when you've done that, then you can flare out your pumpkin, okay? So just carefully twist the strips. You got a top and a bottom strip. So I'm carefully pulling the strips one at a time, swiveling it around.
Oh, I got it.
Good. There we go. See, this can be challenging even for a sixth grader.
Why is it on a pumpkin?
Why is it on a pumpkin?
Why
Because
can't it be on grapes?
This is a seasonal food for Thanksgiving.
Well, turkey is. You could make a big turkey.
I think that might be a little complicated to make a turkey.
Now I can.
All right, so again, be patient as you flare these out, depending on how fragile the little holes are and where you placed your brad. It's good to kind of take your time. Advise your pumpkin maker to be patient. It looks like a little lantern. You could probably use this for other things too.
Wait, what is it? Oh, it says.
Make it in different colors and make it look like a lantern.
I care about.
Okay.
I care about donuts.
Yes, donuts is something that Eden is thankful for. And then you take your leaf, and when you have committed to the shape of your pumpkin and you have them spaced the way you want to, you can staple that to the top. Okay? So there you have it. This is how you make a I am thankful for pumpkin. And I will be doing this craft, like I said, with a bunch of second graders tomorrow. So I'm going to try to be as
patient as.
So anyway, I hope this will be a fun activity for you guys to do while your kids have a couple days off. I know there's always something that's nice to have in your cabinet, ready to decorate a table with. These are really fun. Something to give Grandma to take home with her.
Grandma.
Yes, something like that. Or just something that will take a few minutes of time and you haven't used any expensive materials. And, or maybe it'll be a great Sunday school activity. Use this idea. I'm going to use it myself. And maybe I will attach some great photos. Yay. There you go. Maybe I'll attach some great photos of our second grade class and our pumpkins. So here we go. There's our pumpkins. You kind of gotta squish them a little bit to make them not roll around. But that's fine. Pumpkins come in all sorts of
It's one of those
heights,
balls
don't
that
they?
you frisbee.
All right.
It is.
Have a good time making this craft, everybody, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Let all my friends come over and meet. You were so strange.
Seriously? Seriously. Don't you know I'm making a lesson right now?
Absolutely blow your mind.
No, it will not blow my mind.
Right now, if you want to learn how to put $10,000.
No. Thank you very much.
You've got